Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first Super EZA we got coming in here. So this is AGL Dragon Fist. I'm not super sure how good this guy is going to be. I think judging by the sheer amount that they gave him, it does seem pretty promising though, for our boy Dragon Fist, right? So we will kind of see how it's going to look, right? All right, let's just get his initial sort of like attack stat like in right here. And then we could sort of, you know, talk more about what Dragon Fist is bringing to the table. So one thing that is going to be unfortunate, Dragon Fist is only a 6-link character here. So he has what? Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, what is that? Limit Breaking Form, and then Fierce Battle. That's Limit Breaking Form, right? This link right here. This is the Super Saiyan 3 link. Yeah, that is. Okay. All right, let's see what Dragon Fist is going to do to the Goku Black and Zamasu here. So this is going to be a guaranteed crit. 14 million. Okay. This is a guaranteed crit, by the way. Then there's a second super. This is also a guaranteed crit. Okay. That's pretty good. Then he does dodge. Now, when he dodges, he gets another 150% defense, and then a high chance to crit for 3 turns. I mean, he seems... That's kind of a strong opener right there. I mean, here's the thing. You guys know what I'm going to say about dodge. This boy gets dodge, and I do get a little intrigued. You know, dodge does seem pretty interesting there. All right, let's come back for his next turn, and we'll kind of talk about his passive a little bit more in depth. All right, so we're here in our second rotation with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So let's just kind of go over his passive. All right, so his defense here, 751. He's sitting at right there. Okay, now remember, Goku doesn't have a super attack effect. All he's doing is lowering defense, so we're not like getting any extra defense from there or anything like that. So Goku gets 2 ki and 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he does a guaranteed crit on his first turn. He gives super class allies a 20% chance to crit and extreme class allies a 10% chance to crit for 3 turns. That's up right now. He gets 150% attack and defense for 5 turns. Then another 150% attack and defense and a high chance of an additional super when performing a super attack for 7 turns from his first turn, which we did see him double super last turn. He gets 100% attack and defense on super starting from the 8th turn. Then he has a 30% chance to dodge, and he gets an extra 30% chance to dodge before attacking. And then he gets 150% defense and high chance to crit for 3 turns after dodging. So the reason we see his defense being so high right there, that's his buff after dodging. So he still gets 150% defense when he supers right here. With dodge. I mean, he certainly seems like a capable character. Like, you have to understand, his passive, his EZA passive before this was, what was it? It was 120% defense at the start of turn, and then like attack on super or whatever it was. Like, it's, you know, they gave him an entire novel here, and he does seem fairly effective. All right, well, let's see what number Goku will hit for us right here. I don't know, like, where I want to put him. Like, oh, like, he's this good, he's that good. It's hard to say for sure. I'm going to want to see him in action, but, I mean, he does decent attack stats. He's got his dodging. He's got these crits. I mean, he does at least have a little crit support. The only thing is that a lot of his abilities do wear off, right? Like, after a couple of turns. And it's like, that was better more so for, like, the Fusion Zamasu meta. Than kind of, like, right now, right? So that's kind of a big thing to keep in mind. Alright, so let's see what Dragon Fist is going to go ahead and put up for us on this next turn here. Okay. And then we do get the second... No. Okay. Dragon Fist, man. I do think that Super EZA actually is pretty promising. Dragon Fist was kind of a little bit iffy, again, just because, like, no super attack effect. I do think, like, not having a 7th link, like, those types of things can hurt. But this guy is looking... I don't know, like, I actually think he seems solid. I probably wouldn't run him over the Dokkan Fest Dragon Fist, but, like, I would run this guy over the LR. The EZA LR Dragon Fist. I think this AGL Dragon Fist I would run over the LR one that we only got 2 months ago. That's crazy. I guess let's just keep seeing what his stats look like as we go through here. All right, so let's get another rotation right here. Yeah, I'm actually kind of... I'm a little shocked. I actually think that this Goku is decent. I mean, there are some potential risks here for sure, right? I mean, you're not going to want to run him in slot 1 for the 60% dodge. No way, right? Like, he's going to be getting a lot of defense after he attacks, but, I mean, we could have a scenario where, you know, he's in, like, slot 3, he supers, then an attack comes in, he dodges that one, and then that would proc, see, because, like, right now we don't have the extra 150% defense, right? Then that would proc that, and then that sort of, like, changes things. So, I'm not really super... sure, but looking at this, to me, this makes me feel pretty promising, I think, for the future of Super EZA characters. Like, I would look at this and kind of like be a little bit excited, I'm thinking. So, all right, we'll have a couple of links again, just a slightly different rotation right here. We are going to have some support as well. So let's go and see what Dragon Fist looks like right here. Yeah, but I mean, he seems decent. I mean, I don't want to... I mean, I don't even know, like how to rank this guy. Okay. Should I think of him as just like a normal EZA TUR? Probably. I'm probably still just going to consider him like an EZA TUR. And it's like, let's compare it. I mean, you know, like, we just got Bardock. Bardock is opening up with 5 million attack stats, right? And then, you know, he's at like 100k defense. And then, like, look at this Goku. Like, we had him... You know, after he supers and then dodges, like, he's well over 1 million defense with no super attack effect. So, and then he's dropping, like, these 13 million attack stats. Again, I guess Bardock, once Bardock transforms, you know, he could certainly drop, you know, 3 or 4, kind of like 9 or 10 million attack stats. And then also have the crit on it and stuff like that. But, I mean, this Goku definitely does seem competitive. Again, for right now... some of these turn-based kind of like restrictions might not be the best for like Gogeta and stuff like that, but I mean, I still am kind of surprised to see how good this guy looks with just the passive change, right? Because again, like he's not getting extra stats, his super attack is not going up, he didn't get the extra link, he didn't get super attack effects. Like, this is kind of just it. Like, he just gets this huge wall of text added, and he actually becomes a pretty competitive unit. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I think that this seems pretty good. I saw kind of like the way that they want you to kind of get him. I think that the Super EZA event is only one stage, and there are missions to actually get the medals. You know, like doing the stage with certain like category characters and stuff like that. So again, I kind of think that I like what they're doing with this Super EZA. I don't want them to replace major EZAs during Celebration. I certainly hope that's not what's going to happen. Because it's just a new kind of like stage added to the event, I imagine it's probably not too much kind of like dev time or dev work. So I do think we could definitely see, you know, a Super EZA probably alongside just a normal LR or Dokkan Fest exclusive EZA pretty much every Celebration. So I'm definitely pretty excited to see what they're going to do with future Super EZAs. Let's just get one more turn with him, and I think we're good to go. But yeah, he definitely does seem fairly solid, this Goku. Alright guys, we could do this rotation right here. So we could have the TUR Dragon Fist. Remember, in his standby, he'll be able to link up with AGL Dokkan Fest Dragon Fist. So we are going to have all of our links up right now. We got Beast Gohan. We're going to get some defensive support. Okay, yeah, let's just let this rotation play out, and then we can end this with the actual Dragon Fist animation. That looks perfect. All right, so yeah, let me know what you guys think of Super EZA, but I do think it's intriguing, man. You know, I'm not expecting AGL Dragon Fist to, like, oh my god, dude, look out, you know, AGL UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta or some shit like that. But he seems very competitive for what is just a second EZA on an old character, right? Like, there's a big difference between this Goku, you know, doing the things we're seeing when he's a 2015 character compared to, you know, how I might talk about, like, Frieza, you know, who the new Dokkan Fest who comes out, or Super Trunks last year or something like that. Like, these old-ass characters that are given the EZA, I'm definitely way more lenient on. So, all right, let's kind of get these animations in here and we'll finish up. Super EZA. I think that as long as they do continue to drop normal EZAs during these celebrations, I do think that Super EZA is going to end up just being a huge, great thing. Now remember, one thing is his dodge only is 30%, and he does get a lot of extra defense if he gets that dodge. So, like, that is kind of like basically the one big downside I could see. So, I'll catch y'all next time.
Yeah!